All right, last one. This is probably going to be the last video for a little bit because of work. So sorry, everybody. But yeah, opponent is on that mono red prison thing. Did they? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here it is. This is game one. Sorry. I think I kept. Yeah. And I'm like, holy crap, what are they playing? So we're just playing out my stuff. I figure I don't need a whole lot of lands. I'll cycle the irrigated farmland if I really need to. And they play bridge. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what they're playing. So go ahead and cycle. And I play the Thalia to slow them down. To try to swing under bridge while they're stuck on that. So I have to remind my opponent they can't play Chandra because of Thalia. Play the Thought Knot, get a good look at my hand. My opponent says, good luck, and shows me their hand. I'm like, well, crap. I decided to take Karn, because then the Chandras, they play, if they play the second one, the first one dies, so it kind of makes it so they're not worth a whole heck of a lot. I know that with my 3 Flicker Wisps, I am pretty good to go on getting rid of bridge. I just need to be able to constantly apply pressure. With Karn, however, if they make an artifact, they have a blocker, and that's a bad day. So, flicker the bridge. They can't play Chandra yet because they don't have the 5th land for Thalia. So, flicker the bridge and swing for 6. They get the land the 5th mana they need for Chandra. Kill off my Flicker Wisp, which is unfortunate. And so I untap. Of course, I'm going to flicker again. Swing at Chandra and swing at the opponent. Force my opponent. My opponent has to draw another land to play the second Chandra anyways. And they do draw a second land, which is unfortunate. But again, I still have the last Flicker Wisp, and I have enough damage in hand or in play to just win. So flicker, and my opponent is not happy. So game 2, I sided in Stony Silences. I know, no, this is kind of iffy. I might have been wrong here, but I sided out my Ether Vials because I sided in Stony Silence. The problem with that is I know my opponent is playing with Blood Moons. I'm just kind of hoping that I can slow my opponent down enough, or I can draw a basic. If I can slow my opponent down enough to not to get the Blood Moon early, then I should be good. But I figure Stony Silence hurts them so much that it might be worth it. Because it does shut off 8 of their mana sources. Unfortunately, they get the moon. I'm like, well, shit. Fortunately, they can't play squad either. They're really banking on that moon. I don't play the irrigated farmland because I want to cycle it to try to draw my basic if I can. I don't draw my basic yet, so we're both just like playing a bunch of nothing. They could have put Chalice on 1, but Chalice on 1 does like almost nothing to me. Now I do draw my basics, and now I can play Thalia, and it really shuts off my opponent from playing any more stuff. Then I draw the Stony, which is amazing because it shuts off all of my opponent's mana. Now the opponent doesn't realize this. They don't realize that Stony Silence shuts off Darksteel Citadel even under a Blood Moon, because Darksteel Citadel does still count as an artifact even with Blood Moon. So yeah, we have a little discussion, and the opponent decides to quit. And I post the link to the rules. Then they leave, and they eventually come back and quit out of the game entirely and go play someone else. And then again, I post the rules for them. But yeah, this pretty much seals the deal. I'm gonna beat the ever-living crap out of my opponent here, especially with the I can still play the displacers, which is all good. So eventually, you know, I don't know. Like, it's just good stuff. Thanks for watching.